In today's video, we're talking about the Solgaard Solar Boombox. How does it work? Is it worth it? And most importantly, how does it sound? Let's get right into it. Hey, what's up? It's Pablo, helping you live a modern lifestyle through technology. And on this channel, we talk tech and how tech fits into our lifestyle. We do that via tech reviews, tech tutorials, and how-to videos. If any of these topics interest you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into this video. So the Solgaard is pretty easy to turn on. So all you have to do is press this button right here in the middle, hold it down for a couple of seconds. You'll hear that noise, so that'll sound. That means it's on. As you can see, it's blinking, which means it's looking for a Bluetooth connection. Now it is connected. It's good to go. I've already connected it to my phone. Listen to music if I wanted to. This is the volume up, volume down button. This surface right here is going to be the wireless charging pad. So to activate it, you do need to press this twice. Throw that right on there. You'll see that it is charging. That's how easy it is to activate wireless charging. You can leave it on there. You can put a phone on there. Anything that you can wirelessly charge can go right on top. Just be careful with case thickness. Sometimes the case is too thick and you won't be able to do it, or if you have some sort of like metal piece in there for a magnetic car mount or something like that, then obviously it will not be able to wirelessly charge. To shut it off, quite simply, just hold this for about 5 seconds. At first I didn't realize, or I didn't know how to shut it off. So what I would do is just leave it on, thinking it would shut off by itself, which was pretty dumb on my part. So all you have to do is pull that button down for about 5 seconds, and you'll see that it's no longer blinking. To see how much battery life you have left, all you need to do is press this. You'll see that all 6 of the lines on the hexagon lit up, which means that it's fully charged. So that's the way you can tell how much battery is left. Each line will represent how much battery life is left. I personally think it sounds pretty good. I did a sound test, or a sound comparison, between the JBL Flip 2 and I think it's pronounced Ounce Angle 3, which is a very popular Bluetooth speaker that's sold on Amazon. Granted, price-wise, the Ounce is a lot cheaper than the Solgaard Boombox. So, you know, it's hard to compare if you're just comparing Bluetooth to Bluetooth, and the JBL they no longer make. For the comparison between the JBL and the Solgaard Solar Boombox, there was really no comparison. The Solgaard was so much better, hands down, at all levels. Bass, the highest volume, the lowest volume, there was no comparison. As for the Ounce, I'm just gonna start calling it the Angle 3. There was a little bit more punchiness from the Angle 3. So if you want a little bit more bass, that one's definitely bassier. But they're really comparable. I really wouldn't say that one was way better than the other. But I will say that I will pick the Solar Boombox as the winner, because it's not just a Bluetooth speaker, right? So you have the wireless charging pad up top. You also have right here a solar array, so that way you can charge this using solar power. And you can also charge a few more items with it as well. So you have 2 USB-A's, a USB-C. So you can really charge, 3 here, wirelessly up top, while still charging it in the sun. So this does a lot. It doesn't just play music. It's not just a Bluetooth speaker. So it's a 3-in-1 Bluetooth, wireless, solar powered unit. So for the price, I think it does quite well. And you have an aux here as well, and this is input and output. So this is just for out, but you can do both in and out on this one here. So not only can you charge, but you can receive charge on it. I've used it, a few times going out to the soccer fields, or just going out where, Bluetooth speaker would be nice to have, and it sounds quite well. It's quite loud. Overall, I think it's a good buy. I've enjoyed it so far. It's a 3-in-1 power bank, Bluetooth speaker, and solar powered unit. Has a 10,000 milliamp battery. In the unit itself, it's accident proof, so water, sand, and drop proof. It's IPX7, and it has 2 7-watt drivers. And as for the solar power, so 1 hour of sunlight is going to give you about 2 hours of music, and 4 hours of sunlight is going to equal to 1 phone charge. One thing that I found very interesting with this whole ecosystem was what they're calling the acoustic amplification. So they're saying when you put the boombox on the Homebase, it'll amplify whatever's playing. It will amplify it, but you need to make sure you put it on the right way. So I originally thought that this would have to go on here and it'll amplify, and I honestly never heard a difference. But I believe the correct way of doing it is turning it around, having it face the inside of the Homebase, and then you'll hear it much louder. I wouldn't say it's better sounding, it's just louder. I think you lose a little bit of the bass, gets a little too high when you do it like this. On the bottom here, you can feel kind of, where they have that the built-in amplifier. Also over here, somewhere around here, I believe you kind of feel something. It feels like a little speaker. I could be wrong, but I don't know if you feel it over here. I was just playing around with it and having it facing out, there was really not much of a difference. But once I turned it and faced it in, that is when you can really, it's definitely noticeable. So it does amplify it for sure. I just don't know if I would say it sounds better amplified or without. Seems like with it off of the Homebase here, it actually has a much more bassy sound to it. So you may not want that much bass, so amplifying it might be worth it to you. But obviously you would need to get the Homebase as well as the Solar Boombox to make that happen. So it's really not like a necessity, but a nice thing to have. I did have to reach out to their customer service because the volume button was very hard to press, and sometimes it wouldn't turn the volume up. So I contacted them, they got right back to me, and they actually sent me another unit right away, and that one actually works correctly. Here are two Solar Boom boxes. I've tried pairing them. They say you can pair them together, and then you'll be able to use it as one for stereo sound. But I've followed the instructions of turning it on and then pressing the volume up button 3 times at the same time, and nothing happens. So I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong, which that could be the case, or it just the instructions aren't correct, or it's just not working. So if anybody out there has paired two together, let me know how you did it. I'm super interested to see how that works. Let me know what you think of the Solgaard Solar Boombox and what Bluetooth speaker you're currently using. If you've liked this video, you know exactly what to do. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. Comments, questions, suggestions, anything at all, put it down below. Put them down below. I love hearing from you. I love interacting with you. So let me know what you're thinking. And like always, keep on living a modern lifestyle through technology. Peace. Till next one. Bye.